Show you the Mutant Design Tool. This is a tool that that will help you find or suggest mutations that can disrupt the ligand binding, which can then help validate binding hypothesis. And it's found in the ligands menu under the Mutation Design Tool. And if you click by receptor name and click in your receptor of interest, then it's going to generate some results for you, some suggestions. And these suggestions, they are based on structural data and mutagenesis data experiments. So for the structural data, it's from looking at structures and seeing what are the interactions between the ligand and the actual structure. And for mutagenesis experiments, these are experiments where there's mutations been performed, which then had an effect on the binding. And so what you'll see in the top are the suggestions that are based on structural and mutagenesis data that are either from the receptor in question or from very closely related receptors, so that they're the most likely to work. And you can then appreciate here to see what are then the receptors that give this suggestion. You'll then also see the actual mutant suggestion along with the hypothesis that it seeks to disrupt. So here it's a polar interaction, that is, it would suggest that this amino acid is changed to disrupt this polar interactions. And as you go down the list of suggestions, you'll see the screen color getting more faded, and that is to indicate that now the data sources are not from the same receptor or closely related receptors, but rather more distant receptors within the class. For each suggestion, one can even go into the actual data points and investigate these. Finally, what we have at the bottom is then diagrams that illustrate the data on the GPCRdb snake plot and the helix box plot, so that one can hoover these and see exactly where the tool is suggesting mutations. Thank you.